Adventure camping starts here in the main lodge of Camp Hanover in East Central Virginia. Every summer, these lodges, cabins, cottages, longhouses, and shelters become a wilderness outpost for young people. Let us sing again and again. Let us sing again. An atmosphere of cautious excitement fills the air as new campers arrive. Play it cool. Don't let anyone guess you have butterflies in your stomach. Everybody knows that you have to be brave if you're going to have adventure. Gear must be unpacked and stowed away. Goodbyes must be said to little brothers and sisters who came along for the ride. Sometimes just saying goodbye can be a real adventure. On the first night, there's a campfire ceremony. After the campfire, junior campers hold an old-fashioned town meeting in Kirkwood Lodge. Their counselors help them decide themselves which adventures they will have each day of the week ahead.
Challenge Group 2 in tetherball.
Let's shoot bows and arrows.
Let's hike around the lake to the treehouse.
Yeah, let's eat lunch in the treehouse.
Why don't we take sleeping bags and spend the whole night there? Let's capture some wild animals. Let's make costumes and have a masquerade party. Have a mud battle. Yeah!
Finally, the juniors work out their own schedule of daily events. Right after the swimming period, senior campers meet with one of their counselors to make a few plans themselves. Actually, they're working out the details for an overnight canoe trek down the length of Chickahominy Lake. A vital part of adventure at Camp Hanover is being able to help decide what your group does. Maybe their next caper will involve a trip to Westmoreland State Park for cliff scaling or sailing kayaks on the Potomac. Let's go along with Group 4 on a hike through the forest. Since there's no road or trail to follow here, we must strike out cross-country following a compass bearing. One important skill is learning to live in the woods, coming to feel at home here, finding that the forest isn't a foreign place to be feared, some black mysterious area outside beyond the automobile window, but it's a place to be enjoyed. We hike back to camp another way and take the monkey bridge over the upper end of the lake. Before you can take part in adventures using boats or canoes, you have to be able to take care of yourself in the water. If you can't swim very well, then here's a good time and place to learn. Every day, the waterfront director teaches classes for both beginners and those of limited experience. If you're pretty good already, you can get to work on your Red Cross life-saving badge. Besides lessons, there's plenty of free time for fooling around in the water.
George, you want to do basketball? What? Ollie, let's go up. I can't do that. I don't move that kid. Me with you.
Farther down the lake, in the senior swimming area, a similar program of instruction and free time is followed. Water safety rules always apply. No swimming allowed unless a lifeguard is on duty. The buddy system is used. Tags for each swimmer are hung by pairs on the buddy board. Buddies are counted and checked against the board. Everybody needs a change of pace, even campers. Right after lunch is a good time to relax, both while on a hike and in camp. It's a time for writing letters home or finishing a mystery story. Adventure is more than action. It is also knowing the thrill of creating something of beauty and usefulness from common materials. Ruth Ensign herself, a talented artist, oversees the craftsworks area. She's always ready to show the campers how to work with their hands and create beauty themselves.
I think the thing that I enjoy most of all is seeing what happens to the camper as he works. There's a joy in creation of making something out of what seems almost nothing when you begin. And lots of campers have a kind of an inferiority complex about doing things with their hands. I don't think in our society that our children have as much time and opportunity to handle materials and make things. And so many of them will say, well, I can't do a thing. And then when they get to work with a little bit of encouragement, they just get so excited about what they're doing, and that excitement's very contagious. Children will get interested in what other campers are doing and will ask about it and want to maybe try it themselves. Other times a camper will get real discouraged with something. It's taking too long or it isn't working out the way he wanted it to. And then you'll find another camper will step in and offer help and encouragement. And sometimes it's amazing how much this group interaction really works out to the advantage of all involved in it.
We cook many of our own meals. This time, it's breakfast. Each group has its own utility area for cookouts. Everybody has a responsibility for the meal on a cookout. The work is divided among the group, gathering firewood, building the fire and keeping it going, preparing and cooking the food, setting the table, and washing the dishes and gear. It really takes teamwork, especially if it's breakfast.
Gobs and gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey feet, pickled, grimy pigeon's toes, miles and miles of greasy, grimy gopher guts, and me with those.
Here's John Clark, the assistant camp director. Who's daring enough to plaster him good? How we got it. There are just two rules in a mud fight. No throwing and no putting mud on heads. Otherwise, anything goes. Lucky the lake is right here to wash you off. But first, you have to tag the buddy board. Older campers find that the climax of their adventures at Camp Hanover is often an expedition down one of Virginia's eastern wilderness streams. So careful attention is given to their training in water safety. Before anyone can make such a trip, he must learn to swim and to handle a canoe. He must know how to handle emergencies such as losing paddles in midstream or suddenly capsizing. Learning these skills is a big part of the fun. You have to prepare carefully for adventure to come. Another kind of preparation is made every day during the Bible study and during the evening vespers. Our church operates a camp like this for the young people because we believe that a life lived in God's service is an adventure. We believe that many of the character traits developed in camping together will later help us to live together.
After supper, the whole camp gathers outside the dining hall and then goes down a path towards the lake to Vesper Hill. You don't talk. It's real quiet there and real beautiful in the twilight. So still and quiet. A different group plans to worship every day. Someone reads the Bible, someone says a prayer, or maybe the group has written a litany and leads us all in saying it. Then the chaplain for the week, a minister from one of our churches, talks to us. We always sing lots of songs. A limited number of senior highs work in the Pathfinder program.
a service group who attend camp on scholarships and in return work a few hours each day on jobs necessary for the operation and maintenance of the camp. Several projects have been made possible by Pathfinder boys working with the camp caretaker. Under his careful direction, these boys learn many useful skills and make a significant contribution to the camp's physical plant, like this new all-weather shelter housing the camp refrigeration unit. Many of the fresh vegetables served in the dining hall are grown here. Pathfinder girls harvest many of them and prepare them for the kitchen. Every camper is expected to take a turn doing the housekeeping chores needed to keep the camp clean, such as sweeping out the hogans and longhouses, making one's own bed every day, setting tables in the dining hall, hosing the floor of restrooms, and cleaning up after cookouts. Pathfinders are no different, except they work on a regular basis. Rising at the crack of dawn, Group 6 ate breakfast while the rest of the camp was still asleep. Then, driving several minutes along backcountry roads with a truckload of canoes and gear, they arrive at a landing on the Chickahominy River near Providence Forge. These junior highs are part of a beginner's adventure camp and are making their first trip downriver. Because this will be an overnight trip taking 2 days, they include camping equipment in their gear. Everything must be placed in the canoes, packed carefully and lashed down. Trips like this require at least 3 adults along, both the group counselors plus a water activity specialist. All done loading, they shove off for adventure.
Swing her back, flashing with silver, swift as the wild goose flies, dip, dip, and swing.
To many people, these upper reaches of the Chickahominy are as mysterious as a South American jungle stream.
The wild goose fly, dip, dip, and swing, dip, dip, and swing her back, flashing with silver, swift as the wild goose flies, dip, dip, and swing.
Today's trip is down the Chickahominy. Another time it could be the Pamunkey or the Mattaponi rivers. Each of these clean, unspoiled rivers is less than an hour's drive from base camp. The Chickahominy is perfect for beginners because the current is slow and there are few obstructions in the water. The headwaters are swampy and jungle-like with low-hanging branches. Farther along, the banks are high and wild, shaded by giant trees. And gradually, the river widens into a lake, wide and wind-swept. All in all, this stretch of river is well suited for adventure camping since it gives beginners a wide variety of canoeing experiences. Time out for lunch. Our group is welcome at this landing where they stop for lunch and rest. And there's a cool breeze blowing at the top of the bluff. And an artesian well at its base. After the grace is said and lunch finished, the group begins the next part of its journey downriver. Miles must be paddled before the campsite is reached. Entering the lake, they find wider waters, lily pads, flatter banks, and more sky and wind. Canoeing is fun. Someone said the campsite's around the next bend. There's a race to see who can get there first. By late afternoon, all the canoes reach the campsite at the lower end of the lake. After tents are pitched, supper cooked, and the necessary chores finished, there will still be time for swimming, fishing, and more fun. Before darkness arrives and everyone heads for his mosquito net, the group takes time for evening vespers. These young people try to relate the adventure they are having today with those they believe God has for them in the future. The adventure of developing and living a mature Christian faith.
Let us sing together, one and all a joyous song. Let us sing together, one and all a joyous song. Let